See how it's got the little white thing right there? And again, there's like one there, and there's one there. Like each one of these, if you follow the paint and the arrows, it shows you where to go to like get the stash of weapons. All right, cool. I got perfect drop. Come get some. Okay, so see how I already got 2 purples and a blue? Sweet way to start your round. Oh, that's slow. One. This guy really doesn't want to get shot. Why not, friend? Why not? GG's, person. Baited them. So, made them think that I was afraid of them, but really I just wanted them coming in here so I could have right-hand peek. So, surprise! Love you! How do I aim? So shift is my aim down sight. Pick up as the right click, and the reason for that is because I don't want to be pressing and holding with one finger while I'm doing aim, because then that creates tension in your hand, and it makes it a little bit harder to aim for a long time, like if you're sniping. So little bits of tension like that add up. As a drummer using my hands all the time, I'm very aware of the kind of tension that's in my fingers, my wrists, and forearms, etc. So I was realizing that when I was doing aim down sight with a right click, if I was pressing too hard, it would affect like my wrist, which would affect my aim and make it so it wasn't as smooth and relaxed and whatnot. So I switched it over to shift so that way I could fix that. I had to get close because I don't have a scope. Nope, you're gonna die. Love you. Oh, that looked like it hit. Come on. I swear there's an indicator that it hit. Man, that's some weird movement. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. GG's, person. Happens to everybody. What are you shooting at? A telephone pole? What did it do to you? Man, people discriminating against telephone poles like that. Oop, too low. So I'm trying to be inconsistent with where I'm taking shots from, so they can't just line up a headshot. If I go to the same spot every single time, then I'm gonna die. All right, so we're just hanging out here because there's no point in giving up good position. So we're towards the center of the circle, and we have visual cover. That's gotta be a bot, right? Okay. I like when people will comment like, bro's only in bot lobbies. It's like, dude, like watch any pro who's playing pubs. They fill in bots just to make it so that the game loads faster. Otherwise, you'll have a long queue times like you do in ranked, which is why I don't play ranked. Don't want to sit there for a few minutes twiddling my thumbs. You got me. I'm a bad player in Fortnite. Okay, so we got to go this way. So we should reposition. There should be a bush right over there. And might as well just like take the position now before somebody else takes it. One of the things that I like to do when I'm taking a zip is I will often jump while I'm using the zip. It just makes it harder for people to snipe you if you do that. So they can't just like line up a headshot, which we've gotten plenty of those. Okay, so we're gonna go here into this bush. I have advantage now because I can take my time here. The next place that I'm going to go to is that bush, and then we'll try and go over that way, because I don't know where these guys are at. I'm playing a little cautiously with this. No point in putting yourself into a bad position. I'm going to actually go there, and I'm going to do a little bit of a risky play for this. Could be me out of the sky like that, but now I have advantage here. He's got hard cover, but I've got visual cover, so I can see him, but he can't see me. If he's smart, he's gonna go to the other side and not peek from the same position. So now he's gonna play a little more cautiously. Okay, so he might be in that bush. I actually lost eyes on him. Where'd you go? Oh, solid shot. Yeah, I have no idea where that guy was at. Okay, so he was in that bush. Yeah, see? Bushes are like the best cover that you can get. You can see out of it, people can't see in it. So GG's, person. That play that they did at the very end of moving from a position where they're at a disadvantage to a position where they were at an advantage was smart. That is exactly what they should have done there. So even though they had the storm behind them and they were going to have to come to me, they went from a position where I could see them, but they could not see me, to flipping that. So I went on top, and honestly, like, I shouldn't have stayed at the very tippy top right there. I didn't think he'd be able to see me from the bush, and I lost because I lost that advantage that I had with staying in the bush. So bushes are the way to go in zero build. Where are their heels down here? Surprise! Yes. They were just holding it for me. Appreciate it. I'm gonna reposition. Okay, we're gonna hang out here while I reload. I'm at a complete disadvantage here, so I am low on shield. I don't have a medallion. That dude has 4, possibly 5 medallions. I'm gonna try and break that sight a little bit so I can actually see more. Let's go ahead and break this one too. Okay, so now we're going to go get those medallions so I can get some shield back. Surprised they stayed in there. Lagging. Cool. Alright, so it's just me and one other guy. Let's put ourselves in a better position where I can see them and they likely can't see me, because I have no clue where they're at. Smart. Take that cover. If I blow this up, it should light it on fire. So that destroyed his cover there, which is the point of doing that. Okay, so I know I have to go that way because of the storm circle, the next one. So I can just chill here for 30 seconds. No point in giving up good visual cover when he could have height right here. He knows exactly where I'm at because of the, 4 medallions I have. I just don't know exactly where he's at. So he's currently got an advantage in terms of like being sneaky, but I have the advantage in terms of my position, unless he's got like a cluster or something. I'm actually going to do this and then this so I can get good position. You're behind that tree, aren't you? Okay, so he's got to come to me. So I can shoot this without exposing where I'm at. And you did. Alright, GG's, person. So we were able to play that using our cover to our advantage and just kind of like use that hill to prevent him from being able to shoot me while I took out his cover, and then he kind of panicked, and because he flew up into the air, it just like allowed me to do some skeet shooting and whatnot. Because I hit so hard, once we got to just like one-on-one with the shotguns, even if we had equivalent shotguns, I did like 120 some odd damage to him, so I had the advantage in that fight. So as long as I didn't miss my shots, then it was a no contest at that point. It's like 15 seconds till it closes, so we'll just hang out here. There's no point in exposing myself when I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Like if I start running north, but the circle goes like pulls south, like that was just like a waste of time, and just it puts me at a disadvantage because then I'm out in the open. I can wait a few seconds and kind of figure that out. So there's a guy behind me. I'm gonna let him follow me for a second. Sorry, guy. Love you. Okay, I need health, so I'm just gonna dip. There's a guy right here, NPC, and he's down. So I gotta go up there. That's a bummer. So he's got height. All right, we're gonna risky play it. I might regret this. Good shot. Really good shot. Yep. So let's pull up the instant replay on it. I needed to move up into here, and I would have been at a terrible spot, like way down underneath here, under there. Like I had to take some kind of a play to retake height, and I was hoping they wouldn't be able to hit me with the midair snipe, but they did. So I could have switched over to the scythe sooner, but see, I was already down to 13 shield right there, and then 93 before I even hit the ground, and then 6 health right there by the time I hit the ground. Yeah, that was rough because they just had good aim, so GG's to them. I guess another thing I could have done is I could have done the secondary, the like ground pound thing that the mythics have. I keep forgetting about that move.